Hey friends, and welcome to the beta 2.0.0a. Uh, this is the alpha release, um, in quotation marks. Today we're just taking a look at like some of the major changes and stuff. So let's get into it. First things first is there's some new settings. If you look in the display, and scroll all the way down here, one of the biggest changes is there's now a new cursor setting. You can use your hardware cursor, or you can change the graphic of the actual cursor that you're using. Very, very cool. I do like this. I've always thought the regular cursor graphic was a bit weird. I'm glad that we have a hardware cursor thing now. Along with some cool graphics and stuff if you want them. I really like this one, actually. I think it looks really, really cool. Yeah. Going into game, there is also a chat box setting. I believe this is new. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is where you can default to a specific chat room name, or if you want to chat privately with something, or if you do that very often, you can default to that. Going into the game, we have multiplayer is about the same as normal. I think the icons have changed as well, slightly. Going into the single player menu, we have my characters, of course. There has apparently been some changes with the creator menu. I have not seen any, really. I think the only thing that's really changed is like maybe... Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is that you can randomize random stuff, and that's about it. I don't think anything has actually really changed with there. This is mainly going to be a video for fighters, since I main the fighter class. I've done a build for every single class except for novice, because I'm waiting for the big update and all that stuff. Because novice is supposed to introduce some pretty cool skills, so yeah. But anyway, let's just select our fighter. This is mainly for fighter. I'm not going through like updates for bandit and stuff. Yeah, this is also more of a look through than an actual detailed description of everything that has changed. So I might get something wrong, or some things wrong. But yeah, I just want to go through some of the cool things that have been added to the game. Let's get into it though. First things first, upon loading, you will probably notice that you are missing all of your skills down here at the bottom. That is because I think all the skills have been reworked. Also, Divine has been removed. It is a Paladin exclusive thing. I will get into that in just a second. Just letting you know, just in case you're missing a specific skill that you've used on a character, aka Divine. And some of your skills will also be higher level, because the level cap has now increased to, I believe, 35 or 30. I'm not too sure, actually, because I haven't even started leveling yet, but yeah. A lot of these skills have gone up, though. Yeah. Recovery has also changed. That's another really big change for this update. It's become a lot worse. A lot worse. And there's also a new skill called Shockwave, and Execute really isn't new, but it is a fighter exclusive skill now. It's not very good though, so I wouldn't recommend putting any skill points into it unless you are like farming. That's probably the only time you really want it. Shockwave is really, really good. At least from my testing, it basically negates most damage that you would end up taking, because you can stun enemies really easily. This is a stun skill for two-handers. Finally, because before we only had shield bash and we would need a shield for that. But yeah, that's all things I think I've changed with the fighter skills. Going into the Sally, or going to talk to Sally, if we go to trade, you guys will see a new thing called Tome of Paladin, Tome of Magnus, and Tome of Bishop. These are different tomes that give you specific skills, I believe. I haven't really tested all these. Like I said, this isn't an in-depth video. This is just me going through the update and going through the update things that I have noticed. This isn't about like builds and stuff. This is just things that I've noticed has changed, or has changed. But yeah, Paladin is now... Divine is now exclusively for Paladin, I believe. So now you have to equip this if you want Divine or whatever. Moving on to Sanctuary, one of the biggest things, one of the biggest updates that I really, really like is the entire world portal has now been completely readjusted and remade. A lot of these areas have also, not a lot, but I think Crescent Grove and Crescent Keep and Toulouse Valley have changed slightly. And Woodreach has completely changed. There's like 3 different areas, but we'll get into that in just a second. Just want to show off the world portal. Very cool that they changed this. I remember always going into the world portal and then accidentally selecting a TP point because I would hit E on the keyboard. E is my interact key, by the way. I know a lot of people like F. I like E. But yeah. Big change right there. Another big change is with the quest menu. So the quest menu is now organized in primary quests, which are like main quests, and then the repeatable quests are just the ones that you can repeat. I'm glad they kind of separate this because it was very hard. The quest menu is very cluttered, in my opinion. But yeah, now they have that, and also all of this stuff is changed as well. I think I forgot to mention at the start of the video, by the way, all of your gear will be unenchanted now. Like every enchant that you had with your gear will now be removed because the way that Kissoff redid the code, I think. So now all your enchantments are removed. I hope you have a lot of money. That's all I'll say to you guys. But yeah, nothing has really changed with the enchant menu. I just wanted to mention that real quick. Going into here, going into the portal, we can check out, let's TP to Sanctum Catacombs, because we need to go to Ethel Terrace. So let's TP over here. Nothing has changed with Sanctum, I don't think. Maybe some higher quality textures, but I think that was there before. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a little bit since I've actually played. I've been waiting for this update for a while. We're gonna just hop over to Woodreach Pass. So this entire area has completely changed. This area is way, way, way bigger now. So beforehand, or before this update, Crescent Grove was actually over here. They've actually completely moved it in that little crack right there. But what I assume is what's going to happen is there's going to be... It's very hard to get up here. Give me 1 second. There we go. It's very hard to get up here. There's this new area called Woodreach Chapel. And I assume that this area is also going to lead into a dungeon of some kind. Or at least that's kind of what it seems like. This area doesn't have any mobs in it. This is just a area that hasn't been finished yet at all. So let's just go up here. This is the chapel. Like I said, I assume there's going to be a dungeon here, like right in the middle here, and that'll lead to a different area, more than likely. And then going over here, we have Woodreach Courtyard. And this area, I assume, will also lead to a dungeon of some kind. Of course, this area is also unfinished. Looks really cool, though, so far. Really like it. But that's about it with that area. Moving on, we're going to go to the Wall of Stars. Going back through Woodreach Pass, if we go over here, this is where Crescent Grove will be. I assume this area is going to be changed later. It's a little undetailed. So this is where this will take you to Crescent Keep now. So as you can see, this is the Crescent Keep field zone. If we go over here to the Wall of Stars, or technically the, what is this, Gate of Moon? Gate of Moon. Not the Wall of Stars. The Walls of Stars is beyond this. Speaking of the Wall of Stars, you can no longer buy Divine anymore. Just wanted to mention that as well. A lot of people are really upset about Divine. I'm not too upset since they made the bun jars and I believe I think it's bun jars and bun bags are now down to a 1 second cooldown, so you can just spam them now. This game has shifted slightly to more item prioritization than actual healing, because recovery is also really bad right now. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to Redwood. This is the new area. I don't know if there's any enemies here. I haven't really checked this area out, actually. No, there isn't anything here. But this is the area that was teased a while ago, I believe. Pretty cool area. It's really sick looking, actually. I wonder if there's going to be another dungeon here. Probably. More than likely, it looks like there's supposed to be something under here. Or over here. But there isn't really anything yet. I don't think anything has changed in Tulul Valley. Someone can correct that on me. Or correct me on that. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think anything has changed over there yet. But, yeah. Just a cool little area for now. So, Wall of Stars, like I said, Craig does not sell Divine anymore. I think it's only obtained through either chests or Tome of Paladin. But this is Gate of Moon now. Nothing much has changed here. Not too much, at least. I haven't checked where this takes me. Elwood Tree. Okay, so this is a new zone. Pretty cool area, actually. I haven't even checked this out yet, so this is just like a first impressions, first look, some changes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, though. I always hated these ropes. They're so hard to get up. They chillin', though. Whoa, okay. Those two boards are very far spaced apart. I did not expect to fall through those. Is there anything up here? Oh, there is something up here. Okay. Let's see what's over here. This is the terrain test. Oh, wow. This is in fact a terrain test. Oh, hey, there's some random golems over here. I guess they're protecting the terrain test for Kiss Off. Pretty cool, though. Pretty neat. Little cool area that you can explore and whatever. I wonder what happens if I fall. Does it respawn me? Yes, it does. Thank God. That would suck if this was in the game and I just couldn't get back somehow. One last thing that we need to check out real quick. So let me check out Crescent Grove. Crescent Grove has had a new level update. So now it goes up to 20 to 25 instead of 15 to 20. So we've got a new Crescent Grove area to run, which contains a new boss. There are no new enemies or anything like that for this area. It's just the same enemies, just kind of reposted. Some of their levels are a little bit different, and they do a lot more damage and have a lot more health. Alright, here we go to the final boss. I just wanted to show this off real quick. So the final boss of, or not the final, I don't think yet, but the last boss of this Crescent Grove area is called Balder. He has a lot of health and very, very aggressive, just like Colossus. Just like Colossus, he will spam his up or downwards attack like that. But he also gives a little bit more of a warning with his big, like these big green balls, before he starts doing like a bunch of the green evaporation stuff. I don't know what to really call it, but yeah. It's very big. It does a lot of damage, has a humongous AoE. And, I would say when he starts doing it, just get as far away as possible. Because sometimes he can follow up with a immediate clap attack, and it will instantly kill you. Believe me, I have been killed by it way too many times. Sometimes he also just does that random clap attack randomly. Like, he'll just do it out of nowhere and absolutely destroy you. So you gotta be very, very careful when he starts doing that. Also, just like Colossus, always watch out after he does the ground slam attack. Because sometimes he will pull out his little eyeball attack like that. And it is very hard to see with all the green around everywhere. Best way to fight this guy is just to bring as much health pots as you can with you, and just try not to get killed too often. Because otherwise he'll regen all of his health back up to full. Just like that. Alright. I just wanted to show off the update, though. I don't think I'm going to finish this boss, but I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. One final thing that I forgot to show off before I end this video. Fishing has been introduced to the game. I haven't even tried it yet, so let's try it real quick. Let's check it out. The way to do this is you have to buy a fishing rod from Sally, and you take this. Hold on, let me get over here. You take this portal right here. It'll take you to the fishing spot, and then I assume that you just pull out the rod, you use it, and then you fish. I'm not sure exactly how the fishing works. I haven't really tried it. So let's see if I can catch a fish. There we go. I got an old boot. So I assume that this has something to do with the fact that web fishing and Atlyss are like two of like the indie games that have been throughout 2024. So it's been very interesting. They didn't really do a collab, but I guess this is like the unofficial collab in the game with web fishing. All that cool stuff though. Alright, you guys have a good one. I'm actually out of here now. Bye bye.